Imagine waking up tomorrow and discovering that nobody on earth could lie anymore. Not politicians, not celebrities, not your friends, not your parents, not even you. Every sentence spoken would be completely true. At first, it sounds amazing. A world without deception. No scams, no cheating, no fake promises, just pure, honest truth. It almost sounds like paradise. But would it really be? Because the first signs of change would actually be pretty funny. Teachers would walk into classrooms and say, "I forgot to check your homework because I didn't feel like doing it." Students would admit, "I studied for exactly 7 minutes before this test." Your friend would finally confess, "I didn't actually enjoy that movie. I just didn't want to ruin your excitement." Parents might say, "Yes, we compared you to other children sometimes." The internet would explode. Social media would be flooded with awkward confessions. People would laugh. Memes would be everywhere. For a while, it would feel entertaining. But eventually, the jokes would stop. Because honesty doesn't only reveal funny truths, it reveals painful ones. Imagine asking your partner, "Do you still love me?" And hearing, "I don't know." Imagine asking your friends, "Would you still talk to me if we didn't go to the same school?" Or asking yourself, "Am I actually happy?" Without lies, there would be nowhere to hide. The small lies we tell every day would disappear. The lies that protect feelings, the lies that avoid conflict, the lies that make difficult situations easier to survive. Suddenly, every uncomfortable truth would demand attention. Relationships would begin to change. Some would become stronger, others would fall apart. Then, society itself would start to transform. Advertisements would sound very different. "This product works, but you probably don't need it." Job interviews would become strange. "This position is stressful, the hours are long, and the pay isn't enough. I'm mostly here because I need money." Political speeches would never be the same. Imagine hearing, "We don't actually know if this plan will work." For the first time, people would know exactly where everyone stands. But the hardest truths wouldn't come from other people. They would come from ourselves. For years, many of us survived through stories. "I'll start tomorrow. Everything will work out eventually. I'm doing fine." Sometimes those stories help us keep moving forward. But if lying became impossible, even those comforting illusions would disappear. You would be forced to ask questions you've avoided your entire life. Am I living the life I truly want? Am I becoming the person I hoped to be? If fear wasn't holding me back, what would I choose? And for many people, those questions would be terrifying. But then, something unexpected would happen. Crime would decrease. Scams would become almost impossible. Corruption would be harder to hide. Promises would finally mean something. Warm trust, something humanity has struggled with for thousands of years, might slowly begin to grow. Friendships would become more genuine. Relationships would become more authentic. Because for the first time in history, people wouldn't have to guess. They would simply know. And maybe that's what makes this question so difficult. Because lies aren't always evil. Some lies manipulate, some lies destroy trust. But some lies protect people, Some soften painful truths, and some give us enough hope to continue moving forward when life becomes overwhelming. So maybe the real question was never, could society survive without lies? Maybe the real question is, could humans? Could we handle complete honesty every single day for the rest of our lives? Would we become kinder or crueler? Would relationships become stronger or disappear entirely? Would the truth set us free or simply expose how fragile we really are? Maybe being human has always meant living somewhere in between, balancing honesty with compassion, truth with understanding, because truth has power. But power always comes with a price. So if you had the choice, would you remove lying from humanity forever? Or would you leave things exactly as they are? Let me know what you think in the comments. And if you enjoy exploring impossible questions like this, subscribe for more.